I hate to tell you this, but the Metal Blade isn't in this game. far as infamous OP weapons, none that I can think of, except for the one in, I think it's either Mega Man 9 or 10, and it's called the Black Hole Bomb. Yep, does decent damage and it can suck up items. Why this is my favorite? I'm actually glad you asked. It's because back when I was in high school, this was actually the very first Mega Man game I played. And if I'm also being honest, it's the only one of the... If I'm also being honest, it's also one of the only Mega Man games that I can easily remember all of the weaknesses to every boss for consistently. Yep. Because the thing Mega Man 1, I can remember all the boss weaknesses, except for the ones in Wily Castle. Those are usually a little bit hard for me to remember. And also, as a little bit of a fun fact about this game, like those energy pellets right there, I used to think that they looked like the power pellets from the Pac-Man games. Like, see the size of that big one? Tell me that didn't look like tell me that didn't look like a power pellet. How many lives did that take me down to? Oh, wow. normally get a game over like this? Oh my god, the Let's Play curse is real. Okay, that was officially my first L in this entire game. But you know what, that's fine. I'm not going to take any more L's if I can help it. At least I got another. Dropping another life, that's usually rare on enemies, so much appreciated. And on a little bit of a side note though, while I do like this game, I love the fact that in some of the modern 8-bit Mega Man games, you can actually switch your weapon without having to go to the pause screen every time. It's the Legacy Collection, actually. Like, trust me, if this was the original, I would not have this game, actually, because copies of the original Mega Man 6 NES game are actually pretty hard to find. Alright, here we go. Versus Plant Man. Yeah, the Legacy Collection doesn't have that, unfortunately. In fact, I'd have to say the two conveniences this game does have is Rewind and a semi-auto buster. Also, if there's one thing that I do want to mention about this game, is the fact that in terms of Robot Master designs, I also think that not only is this my favorite Mega Man game, I kind of feel like this one has the best Robot Master designs, if only because, well, honestly, while a lot of people always make memes and jokes about the fact that they're basically stereotypes, I mean, because let's face it, I just basically went through the Amazon jungle, Canada, China, and the Middle East, essentially. And now I'm going to America to fight. As far as the features I was telling you about with the Rapid Fire Buster, see, check this out. I can fire up to 3 shots with 1 press. Fire unless I was able to finish off that machine. Okay, let's see. What does Eddie gotta give me? Oh, thanks! Energy tanks are always useful. Now, this is the other thing I like about the Mega Man 6 game that I don't think any of the other 8-bit Mega Man games does. This was the first game to feature split paths. Because I could go normally, but I could also go up here to receive some items after the end of a platforming section. And another reason that this game is my favorite is because this right here, the Rush Jet Adapter, oh my goodness, it is a very nice thing to have for a platforming game. Because if you know how to make it work, it effectively can break platforming sections that are annoying. Yeah, I'd like to know that myself. Like, what the heck is that? Okay, now the thing of it is, this is what I was talking about, the split paths. I am going to be coming back to this section, but there's actually a cool little secret that's hidden right here. It's a little tricky to get to because you basically have to break that block with a full with a power charge. And see, like, you have to be standing on that exact pixel. And as far as the secret that you get when you get to this area, check it out. Proto Man appears and gives you the energy balancer. Yeah, Proto Man with his iconic whistle. Annoying enemy came back. Well, whatever. And as another little fun fact about the Rush adapters in this game, in the very next game, which would be on the Super Nintendo, by the way, they actually combined both of the features and called it the Super Adapter. here we go. Tomahawk Man. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about the plant barrier in this game. You kind of have to get up close and personal to be able to use it on Tomahawk Man. And for my efforts, I got the Silver Tomahawk and the BB parts. See, with the split parts, or rather, with the split passing I was talking about earlier, that's another thing. This game also has you collecting 4 letters, which it pretty much will spell beat, and if you get all 4 of them, you get a little robot helper buddy. Anyway, so, done with the American... Yeah, done with the American Robot Master. On to the Japanese one. Like, seriously, in the Japanese version of this game, he's actually called Japan Man. I found that fact out because he's also in another one of my favorite games, Mega Man Battle Network 3. I guess? I'm not really sure. And for going this way, I get yet another energy tank for my efforts. Now the thing is, about the power, or rather, about the adapters, I can't slide. Actually, I'm just going to ignore you because I'm going to go to the top path. Alright, here we go. Yamato Man. And another boss defeated. Oh. Good night, Norichi. Anyways, I got the Yamato Spear, so next level. And this time, I'm going to England to fight Nightman. Yep. Now, I will admit, though, of all of the stages in this game, this one has got to be my personal favorite. Because, I gotta admit, the music really is really good. Okay, let's see, what does Eddie give me this time? Okay, that's useless. Yeah, this is a fun little trick, by the way. If you have sections where you can climb up and down a ladder, you can reset Eddie to until he gives you the prize that you want. I have to admit, let's see. I have to admit, though, this part of the level kind of disappointed me the first time I saw it because I was like, isn't it going to thunderstorm? Like, the way it looks, you would figure there would be, like, a thunderstorm going on or something. Actually, yes, considering in Mega Man 4, they were actually able to get some pretty good rain effects on Toadman's stage. And they also had thunder. Alright, here we go. Nightman. Yeah, that's the thing, the Yamato Sphere makes quick work of him because that shield can't block piercing attacks. You've got the Night Crush and BA parts. Yeah, the Night Crush is pretty interesting. It shoots a morning star that acts like a boomerang. And now for the final one of the Robot Masters, and this time, we're going to Atlantis. This is a runner-up for my second favorite level. And just so you know, this is one of the few examples of how not all water levels in video games are bad. should have timed my jump a little better. But see, oh, that now I can show off that other feature. Like I was saying with the rewind, you can rewind time back a few seconds if you don't want to lose a life or something like that. I will say, though, for the sake of the stream gameplay, though, in this part and the second part, I'm not going to abuse the feature too much unless I feel like I'm in a really bad pinch. Dagger time, Prince of Persia. Nice. Now, see, admittedly, when I first saw this level, this part I always figured was trippy, because you have water rising down from the ceiling. Hey, look, it's Eddie. What you got? Okay, I'll take an extra life also. Yeah, and if it wasn't obvious, this is the other splitting path. Yeah, he disappears in The strategy to fighting him is to stay in the center. And that takes care of all 8 Robot Masters. And then got the Centaur Flash and the last part of B. Yeah, the Centaur Flash is a screen move, essentially. Alright, now the thing of it is, I would continue, but I decided that part 1 was just going to be about the Robot Masters. So, on my next stream of this, I'm going to go through Mr. X's castle and then Wily's castle. Oh wait, it's just a screen nuke, not even something that stops time like Flash Stopper. Yeah, but the Flash Stopper was a little... how should I say this? It was functional, but it was flawed because you couldn't even switch weapons, because you couldn't even pause the game while it was active. Like, once you fired it, you just basically had to let that sucker go. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this stream, so until next time, everyone, Phoenix Destiny signing out.